is Song Bae with the Chamber Forge. Today we're gonna have a webinar on getting started with the Chamber Forge. This webinar is intended for first-time users to Chamber Forge. We're gonna cover how to use the Chamber Forge mobile app to track leads given to each other within a group. We'll also show you how to look up information, members and guest information from the app, how to report one-to-one meetings, how to send a group email from the app, and then we'll move on to the website and then cover some of the features that are not available in the mobile app and that are available on the website. This webinar is being recorded and will be uploaded to our website later on for those who could not attend. And this is going to take approximately 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, so to get started with the Chamber Forge, what you need to do is install the app in the first place. So you can go to the App Store from your Android phone or iPhone, and then just type in Chamber Forge. Keep in mind that Chamber Forge is one word, so there's no space between Chamber and Forge. Sometimes if you search for Chamber space Forge, it may not come up in the App Store. So just one word, Chamber Forge, and once it comes up, go ahead and install it. By this point, you should have received an invite from your group leader. If you have not, you can reach out to your lead sharing group leader and say, hey, can you send me an invite to get started with the Chamber Forge? So once you get the invite, there's a link in your email saying, hey, click here to create an account. And you create an account there. And then once you have your username and password, you can start using the Chamber Forge. So here I have loaded up my Android version of the Chamber Forge. This is an app emulator running on my computer. So I'm going to log in with my credentials. And once you log in, you'll see a group that you belong to. I have multiple groups here. This is just for testing purposes, testing and development purpose. So usually, when you log in, you'll see the group that you belong to. So I'm going to go ahead and click into this group called the My Awesome Lead Group. And once you click into it, you'll see some menus on the top. This action icon at the bottom, and pretty much this app is very simple. One of the things that you can do with the app is looking up members' information and guest information. So you may already have your information on all your members in your group. But if you have new members and you don't have their contact information, you can always come into the app, click on the members, and look up their information. So I have 6 people in this group. These are all test data, by the way. This is myself. So you can see email, phone number, and address, the company name, and you can click on email to send an email here or call this member. So you have access to all your members' information, can reach out at any time. And also, a lot of times lead sharing groups will get guests invited to their group. So when the guests come, the guest information is usually collected by the group leader, And group leader would come onto the Chamberforce and put all the guest information in there. So once they do, all the guest information is available from the app. Here I have some test data. So you can always look up their information and reach out to them if you need to. And then the third menu is referrals. These are the referrals that are associated with me. So when you open up referral screen, you'll see two tabs. First tab is a given. So these are the referrals that I gave to the group. The second tab is referrals that I received from the group. Right. And then when you click into one of the referrals, you can see the details. So this is from me to David Smith. This referral was given to him on July 10th, 2018, and the current status is active. Now the status, there are three statuses for referral in Chamberforce. Once a referral is created here, the initial status is active. And then once this referral turns into business for David, David would come onto the app and change the status from active to business one. Or if this referral did not work out for David, he would set this referral status to referral business lost. So we'll cover that, how to change the status in a minute. So these are the referrals that you gave to the group, and you can quickly see the status of those referrals. So this one turned into business for Jason. These three are still set to active. All right. And now let's look at the received. So it looks pretty much same as the given tab, given screen. Now these are the referrals that I received from the members of the group. So, and these are, as you can see, I've changed the status for these referrals. So I'm going to go ahead and create a test referral to show you how to change the status. So I'm going to say Timmy. Let's say Timmy gave me a referral. Hey, Song, here is a great referral for you. And then you can also include lead information, David Smith, contact information, say 345 678 34, phone number or their email, and just click on save. So here's the referral that was just created, or that Timmy just reported. And now let's say that if I go back to the referral screen, you'll see that this entry is now showing here. So now the status is set to active. And let's say that I've been working on this referral for a week or 2 weeks, and this turned into business for me. So I would come in here, click on this referral, and at the bottom, there are two buttons: Report Business 1, Report Referral Lost. So I'll just click on Report Business 1, and then you can put the date when this referral turned into business. And you can also specify amount. Let's say this was worth $500. And click on submit. It will say business close successfully reported. Now if I go back to referral screen, you'll see that the status of this referral is now showing 1. So the process is same for reporting business lost. You just click on that the button on the right. And now this is an Android application. On the iPhone side, this is slightly different, and we've got a number of questions saying that, hey, I cannot change status of referral. So let me show you how to do that on the iPhone. So this is not a full emulator, but it's these are like screenshots of an iPhone application. So let's say that, go to referrals. There are 2 tabs on the top, similar to the Android app, right? So given, received, and you click on received, and just go into a referral, and then there's this icon at the bottom with the arrow pointing up, right? So click this, and then it will give you these 2 menus: report business 1, report referral lost. So this is how you change status of referrals from the iPhone application. Now going back here. So that's how you look at your referrals, change the referral status. Now, if you wanted to report a referral, just click on this plus icon down here, and then say report referral. Let's say that I give a referral to Timmy, right? So he gave me a referral, and then I'm also going to give him a referral. Set the date of the referral to, let's say, I gave this to him yesterday. Set this date here, and then any additional details. Thanks for the referral, Timmy. Here is one for you. Right. And then just click submit. It will say referral successfully reported. Now when you open up the referral and go to the given tab, you'll see that this referral has been created here. So that's really all there is for the referrals. Now, next one is the one-to-ones. When you click here, you'll see all the one-to-ones that you reported to the group that you've had with other members of the group. And let's say that Timmy and I had a one-to-one meeting last week, and I want to report that out to the group. So you just click here and say report one-to-one. Here's my name, and then let's say with Timmy, it was Wednesday last week. And then additional details, this is optional, so you can leave it blank. And just click submit. It will say one-to-one successfully reported. Now if you go back to one-to-ones, you see that the meeting that I had with Timmy is now showing here. So really, that's the referrals and one-to-ones are really usually the 2 metrics that usually get reported to the lead sharing groups. So I'll just show you how to report that out using the app. There are some additional features in the app. We're constantly adding more features. One feature that you may find useful is sending a group email. So let's say that in this test group, I only have 6 members, but sometimes a group can have 15 members or 20 members. Maybe you may not have all their information, their emails. And now if you wanted to send a group email, you can do that from the app. So just click on send group email. So this email is going out to this group, everyone in this group, and you just type in subject. It was a great meeting today. And then just type in any message. Thanks. I look forward to next week's meeting. So you can, when, let's say that if a meeting gets canceled or you want to quickly send out an email to the group asking for some information or question, you can do that from the app. So just click send and it gets sent to all the members in there. So now when I check my email, I have this email here. It was a great meeting today. I look forward to next week's meeting. So that's how you send the group email. And then the last feature here is files. This is where you can share files with your group. You can upload, PowerPoints or PDF documents or pictures. At the moment, you cannot upload from your app, but if you log on to your website, so the same credential that you use to log into the app, you can also use that to log on to the website as well. So in order to log on to the website, just go to chamberforge.com and then click on this sign in button on the top right. And then you can sign in. Now I'm going to pull up the group that we were looking at, my Awesome Lead group. And on the left-hand side, you'll see menus. And one of the menu items at the bottom is files. So here, you can upload any types of documents. So let's say that maybe I'm going to upload a document here. So here's a presentation that I gave a while back, Web Analytics. So now I want to share this with the group. Now I can send this to the group in the email, or if you upload it here, it's kind of like a document repository. So they will stay here as long as you don't delete them. So things like any presentations that you gave to the group, or any if you like scan business cards or members applications, any files that you want group to readily access from their phone, you can upload them here. So now this Web Analytics PowerPoint has been uploaded here. And now if I go back to the app and refresh the screen, now this Web Analytics PowerPoint is now showing here. You can click on it to open it up, but I don't think I have the PowerPoint application installed on this emulator, so it's not going to open. So that's pretty much it for the app. Some of the new features that are going to be available pretty soon is when you report out referral, we're going to have some additional fields here to capture lead information such as name, phone number, email, company name. That was one of the features that was requested by one of the current users. It's so that, all the lead information is stored in a database and it's not lost somewhere. So that's going to be coming down to the app pretty soon. It is almost ready for the website. Some other feature that we're working on is ability to track attendance from the app. So right now you can manage attendance from the website, which I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes. But fairly soon you're going to be able to do that as a group leader to manage attendance from the app. So you can open up a meeting entry, like let's say that there's a meeting today. You can open that up from the app and then just check members who came to the meeting. Yeah, so there are a lot of other features that are coming to the app. And when the features are available, what we usually do is we post them on our website. So if you go to chamberforge.com and then click on blog. So this is where we discuss some of the new features that we're working on. Or when we release an update, we also write a small short article on here. Sometimes we create a video showcasing how to use the new features. So you can always come back to the website and check if what features are being worked on or what features are ready, things like that. Okay, so now we covered the ChamberForge mobile app. We'll look at the website. So I mentioned in the beginning that there are some features that are available on the website that are not available on the app at the moment. So one of those features is ability to track attendance. So when you log onto the website and then click into the group, and then you can click on meetings. So let's say that we had a meeting today, and today is July 24th. So you create a new meeting entry for today, July 24th. And you can always create meeting entries for next week or next month. Multiple, you can have like 10 meetings created for next couple of months. And then today, at today's meeting, let's say that, we had members come to the meeting. And if you want to track attendance, just click on update attendance. So let me just start from the beginning. So you click on meetings, you click on today's meeting, and then you click on update attendance. And then you'll see all the members in your group, and you can just check who came to the meeting today, or even a guest member. So I'll show you how to add a new guest information. So you click on submit, and then you'll see the attendance for today's meeting. And if we had a guest member, you can click on this guest tab. and then add a new guest information in here. So meetings, this is usually for a group leader to create the meetings and attendances. So we won't go into too much details. There is a separate webinar called Managing Your Lead Sharing Group with a ChamberForge. In there, I cover more in depth how to use the meetings, these features. But I just wanted to quickly show you, one of the features of ChamberForge that is on the website, but not on the mobile app. So as a member, so you can click into like different menu items here, look up the members' information, right? Click on any member and then see their activities, right? So for Song, like these are the referrals that I gave to other members of the group. These are referrals that I received from the group. These are one-to-one meetings that I reported out. This is a guest that I invited to the group. This is a business close that I reported. And this last tab meetings shows all the meetings that I attended. So as your group leader manages the attendance, that information is showing up on here. So you can look up any other members in your group and then see their information, referrals, one-to-ones, guests. So this is a referrals for the group. And then this is one-to-one meetings for the group, business closed, all the guest information that you can see from your app too. And then we covered the files, how you can upload files to share files with the group. Next, we'll cover the reports. Reports is a great tool where you can quickly find out how the group is doing in terms of giving referrals, one-to-ones, and inviting guests. And there are different types of reports available on ChamberForge. There are 4 reports available: members report, referrals report, activity report, and attendance report. By the way, this reporting feature is available to all the members and group leaders. But it's only available from the website. It is not available on the app yet. So to look at a report, first you need to specify the date range. So the first 5 options are predefined, last 30 days, this month, last month, this year, or last year. Or the last option is custom range, where you can specify a date range from certain date to certain date. For the testing purpose, I'm going to just click this year. So when you click on this year, it's going to select from January 1st, 2018 to July 31st, 2018, because this is July right now. And then I'm going to say, hey, show me the members report. I want to see how members have contributed to the group. Then you click on generate. So you can see everyone in your group and their activities or contributions. I can see that David Smith hasn't done anything. Jason shows Jason gave 4 referrals, had 4 one-to-ones, and had 5 business closed. Right. Hey, look, I gave 14 referrals, 1 guest, and 10 one-to-ones. Again, this is just a testing data. It's not real. So, and then at the bottom, it's the same information, but just in a tabular format. Referrals, guests, one-to-ones, business closed, and the total. Just by looking at the total, you can quickly see who has been very active. Right, 25. And if you wanted to share this report with your group or anybody, you can easily export this to PDF. And then all the same information is now in PDF document that you can share with other members of your group. Next, we'll cover the referrals report. This report shows all the referrals that were created within this date range and their status. If they closed or they're still open or they lost the referral. So here it's showing 32 entries. Now, if you wanted to quickly filter a member, let's say, hey, show me everything about Jason, right? So here it shows Jason gave 4 referrals, and it's showing the status. And then I gave 3 referrals to Jason, which turned into business for him. Right. Again, you can export this to PDF to share with anybody. Next, we'll cover activity report. This, when I created this activity report, I thought this would be very helpful, but after I built it, it's like I'm not really sure if this is all that helpful. What this will do is for this date range, it will show the group's activities over a period of time. So this here tells me that this blue line is business closed. So in May, there were 13 business closed that members reported. In July, there were 13 referrals given. So again, this is a test data, but if you had a real, if you were using real data, maybe you can try to kind of identify any types of trends or analysis. Hey, maybe like, hey, why were there 13 referrals in July, but 0 referrals in June or something? And then maybe with this data, you can say, hey, maybe we need to generate more referrals in June for next year. And let's try to, have some plans or strategies to get more referrals in June or things like that. I don't know. It's really up to you. You can just use this chart to kind of identify different trends or insight to do more things, right? And next, there's the attendance report. This shows all the members and their meeting attendance for this date range. And then the last column shows you the attendance percentage. So this shows that David Smith has attended all the meetings and he has 100% attendance rate. Now Tommy has never attended a meeting and he's got 0%. So if you're wondering why this was only showing 3 dates here, even though we specified almost 8 months in this date range, it's because for this test group, there were only 3 meetings created here. So if I go back to the meetings, right, there's only 3 here. Let's say that we had a meeting back in, July 10th, right? Click on save. And if you refresh this attendance report, you'll see that the July 10th is now showing here, right? However, there's no attendance entry for each member. That's because we haven't checked the updated the attendance for this meeting. So let's say that at this meeting, David never misses a meeting. David was there, Jason was there, I was there. Let's say Tommy was there too, actually. And you click on submit. Now, if you refresh, you'll see that for the July 10th meeting, David Smith was present, Jason was present, Sung was present, and Tommy was present. So now Tommy is no longer 0%. So you can also export this PDF. I don't know if I covered this. So that's the reporting feature. Now, we also have discussions where you can, create a discussion thread and have other members chime in, create replies, things like that. Let's just create a test discussion thread. Let's say that I want to know where we should have a happy hour next month. Happy hour next month. Where should we have a happy hour next month? And you click on save, and then this starts the thread. Now this automatically sends out an email to everyone in your group saying that, hey, Songbase started a discussion, and here's a link to participate in the discussion. So when they click on the link, they'll be coming to this screen, and then they'll be, they'll be able to add comments or replies. We're in the process of adding this discussion feature in the mobile app, so you will receive a notification in the app, and also have discussions from the app as well. So that's features coming down the pipe. So I think that's pretty much it. Again, like I said, you can always check out our ChamberForge blog to stay up to date on the features that are being worked on. And this was the webinar on getting started with the ChamberForge. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via email. You can send an email to support@chamberforge.com. Some other things, we have other videos, tutorials available on the website. So if you go to click on webinars from the menu, right? We have some recorded webinars from the past. So there's another Getting Started with the ChamberForge that was recorded on July 17th. Now, if you're a group leader, this is what I recommend watching, Managing a Lead Sharing Group with the ChamberForge. This was recorded on July 12th. Also, if you go to support page, we also create maybe like a 5-10 minute videos on specific features of ChamberForge. So you can also reference these videos. So I think that's pretty much it. Well, thank you for attending today's webinar. This webinar will be available on YouTube or on our website later on today. And I hope you guys have a great day and rest of the week. Thank you. Bye-bye.